Good morning, and welcome to Good Morning Success with Nicole and
Demario.
You guys, today is Tuesday, but here in Charlotte, North Carolina, it is a rainy Tuesday. Where are you as we wait, Demario, for our audience to come on? Why don't we talk about how good this coffee is, honey? You hooked this thing up this morning.
Coffee is good. Shout out to Maxwell House.
I thought you were going to... You are so silly. I thought you were going to say shout out to Peter for, because Peter normally always asks us what's in our cup, what's in our coffee. And actually, as we're waiting for people to join, babe, why don't you talk about the logos on the coffee mugs and people sending in their brands?
Great. As
Good
you
morning.
know, we have kicked it off. We waiting on you to send us your coffee mugs.
Send it in.
Because if your logo is here and we are here, you're getting business.
You are going to get business. And so the idea, you guys, is you represent a brand. You're probably in business or you know of a business. Send us your coffee mugs. Our address is on the website, which is what'sYourSecretSauce.com. See, it's still too early. Honey, we got to practice. But our website is what'sYourSecretSauce.com. If you go to contact us, you will see the address. Send us your coffee mugs and we will drink out of them. Everybody knows we are famous for our morning coffee. So, good morning. Good morning, success. This is a daily show, daily inspiration for the driven. We do this every single day, Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. But, honey, where can they catch the replays if they missed a show? Good morning, Samaj.
You can always catch the replays on GoodMorningSuccessTV.com.
Say it again, babe.
GoodMorningSuccessTV.com. This is episode number 32.
Oh, I thought it was 33. We definitely need to practice.
See,
I was like 33.
See.
But seriously, but babe, that's where they can go to get all of their favorite shows, right? You guys, seriously, if you have missed, we have had some just amazing conversation-worthy shows that people are still talking about. People call us all the time to thank us for our different topics. What are some of the topics we covered already, babe? I know it's early, but can you think of any? Because Samaj may want to check some out.
Well, wow.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
Samaj, again, Good Morning Success, GoodMorningSuccessTV.com. Some of those episodes have been value versus worth. Some of those episodes have been 7 ways to get paid. Some of those episodes are know your worth. Are you cheating on your future with your past? That was a very popular one. There's so many. There are too many.
That's why I couldn't name it. I just said, go to GoodMorningSuccessTV.com.
Yes, but listen, if you're just tuning in, you are in for a treat because let me tell you what this week is. This week is the 48 Laws of Power. That means that every single day we are going to discuss one of the 48 Laws of Power. Yesterday we started with law number 1, which was Never
outshine the master.
Never outshine the master. We had a great discussion. I want to say that video hit, I think, probably 400 views, if I'm not mistaken. It was very, very good. But you guys help us to make the show. So definitely, when we have our shows, we're looking for your feedback. Terry Budget, good morning, Alpha Success. So listen, today's topic of the 48 Laws of Power is law number 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. I cannot wait to talk about this one.
I love this one.
Oh my God.
This is one of my favorite ones.
And Terry is a big fan too of the 48 Laws of Power. I know he references them a lot as well. Terry, I think we missed you yesterday. We were talking about never outshine the master. I don't think you got to indulge in that conversation, my friend. So
I'm pretty sure Terry was there. Out of almost 400 people, he was there.
You think Terry was lurking in the background?
Yes.
Terry, say it isn't so. But anyway, so again, this is Good Morning Success. We're giving you guys an opportunity to join today in our cup. Honey, let's do our traditional cheers. What are we drinking on?
Coffee.
Yeah, but sometimes it's tea. So, you got to let the people know.
Well,
somebody might have a shot of whiskey in their coffee. I'm just saying.
I did a shout out to Maxwell House earlier. So.
Okay. Paro, welcome. Good morning. What? I can't. I've been saying good morning to everybody. I heard that makes the flavor of the show. Good morning, good morning.
Who said that make the flavor of the show?
Peter, who is a diehard fan, has been rocking with us since episode 1, has said, do not change saying good morning. Y'all remember we was having a debate on if I was allowed to say good morning to each person because we are trying to make this show more mainstream. But Peter said, no, don't change that. So, but listen, if you... No, you don't think?
She can't say good morning to every one of y'all. Sometimes it interrupts my conversation.
Oh.
You know what?
I'll
if you're on there, you say good morning, we nod. That's the compromise. You nod. You can't say good. I'm not saying good morning to all of y'all. I'm sorry. It's not necessary. We're online.
Okay. Okay, well, this is what I'm going to do, because y'all know I have a problem here. I'm going to say good morning one time in the beginning, one time in the middle, and one time in the...
You said that before.
No, but you guys got to hold me accountable. I'm getting ready to start right now. It starts now. What time is it? I'm going to start my good morning.
You know what? I know when you say good morning.
What? When?
When we open up the show, when you're there at 8 o'clock, we say, good morning. This is Nicole and Demario.
Good morning, Tammy.
And then... that's when we say good morning.
Okay.
And then after that, and if they need to catch back up or whatever, they can press rewind. That's the whole point of that. I want you to go to goodmorningsuccesstv.com, catch the beginning, just in case you missed something that we said. So if you didn't catch a good morning, press rewind. Watch it again. They help our views.
All right. So can I just start from a starting place and say good morning now? Then I won't say it until like 15 minutes.
You said it 5-6 times already.
Okay. Yesterday's show. If you missed yesterday's show, go to Good Morning Success TV. We were arguing, or I shouldn't say arguing, we were debating the point, never outshine the master. We identified who is the master and when are you the mentor, when are you the mentee, and what is your role. So if you missed that one, you definitely want to check it out. See, when people pop up, I want to, all right. You guys, I'm working on not saying good morning to everyone, so work with me. But today is never put too much trust in friends and learn how to use enemies.
I want to hit on this one today.
Oh, you are going to hit on this one. Because I don't, you know why you got to hit on this one? Because I'm going to tell you, and this is why we want your feedback. These are debatable 48 laws of power. We want to know what you think as we break it down. But listen, you definitely got to hit on this one today, honey, because I have no experience using this one in business. I can't wait to talk about some distrust. But Tammy said just wave. So if I wave, I won't. This is how y'all help me break my good morning habit. I'm going to just wave.
We got you, Terry.
Terry said, hey, going to need you to put up a couples banner behind you. Oh, Terry. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. So, babe, what's going give them the format of the show. We want to know what's on their agenda, and we talk about what's on our agenda.
But you just told me. Wait a minute, hold up. Did she just tell me to give you the format? Then she gave you the format, and I tell you. But anyway, good morning, success. This is a daily inspirational show for the driven. And who is the driven?
The driven are you and us. The driven is anyone who is growth focused. You could be a student, you could be a working professional, you can be an entrepreneur. If you are driven and you want more, you need to be on the show every morning. Because guess what? We don't just talk about it. We live about it. We are about it. And everybody who's in our audience, we connect you to people. We refer you business. We work together. We're one tight-knit family. So you want to be down with Good Morning Success.
And also one of the main keys of this show is to motivate you to get your day started. We do that by asking you rather what's on your agenda today.
Yes.
What's on your agenda?
Yes.
And we display what's on our agenda.
So what is on your agenda? What phone calls do you need to make? So let's help break it down, because sometimes people be like, nothing, work, right? Let's break it down. You either have a key phone call, right? A decision-making phone call, or you have a decision-making meeting, or you have an initial, let me break this down. Because I learned this the hard way about meetings. I used to be a person, when I first started business, I thought that I was supposed to meet everybody for coffee. Remember those days, babe? You used to hate that, right? But if you're meeting for coffee, by the time you get to meet, it should be, we signing some paperwork. Because let me tell you this, I spent way too much time and gas money, y'all, you have no idea, meeting people for coffee only to find out that they either didn't qualify for my services, were not in budget, there was a misalignment. So now I've learned to have those initial meetings by phone. And by the time we meet for coffee, some business is transacting. So I ask you, are you going to be transacting some business today? Do you need some strategies on some power moves, some engagement emails? What's up? So let us know what's on your agenda. Tammy, Terry, Paro, what do you got going on today?
And you know how I feel about meetings.
Oh, gosh. Y'all,
I believe people just like to meet.
No,
yes. Well, let's have a meeting. What are we talking about? Why am I coming out of the comforts of my area to come and meet you?
Well, some people are old school and they like to meet. Y'all know, right? Who agreed? Come on, let's get a poll going. Because this is we love each other.
You know what?
But
today, 2017, see, meetings derive from when everybody didn't have those phones. And we we didn't not have video capability. Now, see, the crazy thing about it is that people will say, well, I am a face-to-face type of person. But let me tell you how that puts your business inside of a box. I got more clients in L.A. than I had in Charlotte, North Carolina. We wasn't flying back and forth from L.A. to Charlotte, North Carolina to do transactions.
Well, of course.
So, therefore, if you always center your business around trying to meet and shake somebody's hand for eye-to-eye contact, you are a local business.
No, wait. I have an opinion about that, brother. Go ahead. I'm going to let you finish.
You are a local business. Because, and I'm going to show you another thing. If you're going to treat your business fairly, don't go meet the person around the corner and then the person that you're talking to in L.A., you're probably doing better business with them. See, you got to put it all in the box. I treat everybody the same. If you stayed across the street or you stay in L.A., both of y'all go through the same process.
Keep talking.
That's all I'm just trying to say.
I have a theory about that.
You don't have to go meet everybody. I did more business with people I'd never seen or shook the hand. I did more business with one person that I never even heard their voice.
Okay, so time out. Okay, so that is, well, first of all, thank you for your opinion, right? Because here we have to appreciate opinions. We are learning as two strong-willed entrepreneurs, couplepreneurs, that you can't it's a
local business.
You can't diss the person you're with, but you got to be like, that was respectful. Okay, I dig it. Check this out. So this is how I feel about the situation. First of all, before you are meeting with anybody and talking with anybody, you had to have distinguished your A's, B's, and C's, right? Because that will eliminate wasting time on the D's. And who's the D's, baby?
Distraction.
I said, who's the D's, baby?
Distraction.
Okay, so if you know your A's, B's, and C's, y'all, if you know your A's, B's, and C's, your A's are your ideal best clients. Guess what? I'm getting out of bed for them if they're cutting an $85,000 check. The B's are the strategic partners. The C's are referrals. They are someone who knows an A or knows a B. The D's are distractions. Once you distinguish in your business the difference between your A's, B's, and C's, now we're playing chess. So now, after you've identified, okay, you should only be talking to A's, B's, and C's, y'all. So if you're talking to A's, B's, and C's, I get out of bed for the A's. I might not get out of bed. The B's are a phone call, meaning if we are partners means that we have a vested interest in doing business together and collaborating, because a strategic partner is someone who has the same client as you but provides a different service than you. So my B's, if you're not making me money today, we're talking on the phone. My C's are an email or a talk on the phone. My A's get my attention, whether I'm flying to San Francisco. Now, of course, there has to be a strong likelihood that somebody's cutting a check.
You got to work for an A.
Well, of course.
You don't automatically just become an A.
Well, no, hopefully you have pre-identified who you're after. See, this part of networking the wrong way is that when people don't know, they haven't done a pre-sort, because we sort our clothes. How come we don't sort our prospects? Right? Think about it. So if you don't pre-sort and you just out there willy-nilly shindigging it up, having a good time, just meeting people, I'm not talking to you. You're in it for the party. I'm not talking about the party people. I'm talking about the serious-minded business owners who are ready to get something. And so once you identify, okay, who's a best client to me? That's a best client. I might get up and shake hands with them.
Let me tell you something. My alphabet is a little off. And that was a great breakdown. But I only get out of bed for my B's.
Your B's?
Yeah, Bank of America.
Oh, you know what?
Wells Fargo.
I'm done.
Fifth Third. My B's.
Okay.
And if you don't fall in the B category, you better call me on the phone.
So bank account friendly.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Call me on the phone. I don't. Watch this. Watch this, because it segues right into the topic today. Law number 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. You know why that is so great there? Because, see, too many of you get friendly in your business.
Wait, we going there now, babe?
Watch it.
Okay. Let me sip my coffee.
Too many of you get friendly in your business, and that's when you start a bunch of meetings.
No.
But, I'm telling you. Oh, girl, let's meet for coffee. Let's meet for coffee. And then you say, girl, what you doing today? Oh, your hair looks nice. 35 minutes later, nobody got a check.
No, Tammy.
Nobody got a check. 30 minutes later, 45 minutes later, you riding back an hour away back to your house, and then you still got to call and say, well, what did you think? Did you want to move forward?
Okay, no. All right, point taken. No. All right, what do y'all have on your agenda? Tammy says she's taking her son car shopping. Anitra, I know you got some stuff on your agenda. Anitra stays busy. Tammy stays busy. Terry, you said you're gonna work a book deal with Tim. Did you mean to say Tim? Because I don't know who that is. I know William Lee is. I'm not trying to be. No, I'm just saying Terry responded and said that he's going to do something with his book with Tim. I think that's, unless I didn't get an update, I don't know who Tim is. All right, so in the world of breaking news.
The world of breaking news, it's not eating. You know what? I decided today that I didn't want to share anything sad.
Oh, really?
And guess what happened?
What happened?
I don't have too much to share. That is so funny. But I wanted to see if you could see this picture here.
Oh, gosh. Honey, that looks really scary.
That picture.
That's Tiger Woods.
That is Tiger Woods nowadays. Tiger Woods is seeking help for his, addiction to pain medication. Oh. You know, he's been arrested. Well, he was arrested. They thought it was a DUI thing, but it was actually his medication. Oh, wow. And,
what kind of medication? Is pain medication?
For his back. I guess that swing and start working on it.
Yeah, no, they highlight you when you're in your peak season, but they never talk about the aftermath. You know, no one's covering his aftermath right now.
Yeah, and that's the, we was watching we was watching the Bo Jackson story this weekend, and I was just showing how when you're on high, the thing about Bo Jackson was he was like the above average Superman about everything he played. Baseball, football, he even did track, triathlon, just all kind of stuff. He was like the superhero, and he did it for years.
And everybody covered it when he
did it for years. Yeah. And when he broke his hip, you know what they said?
What did they say?
They said, just imagine what he would have been if he didn't have this accident. Man, he would have been something great. And I was like, would have been something great. He was
something great.
Y'all talked about him for years. He was already something great. Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, Tiger Woods, same scenario. We applauded him, and then when he got beat up with the golf clubs from his wife, then y'all went downhill, and now he's looking like a straight up.
We've been done with Tiger. I'm sorry, y'all know. Let's just be very honest, you guys. Tiger was never for us, by us. Keep going. What? Go ahead. I'm just saying we've been done with Tiger. That's nothing.
Well, it's not too many people we deal with anyway that's named Tiger. But okay, but anyway, Tiger's out there. But and for those that have a concern, you probably already know Beyonce had twins.
No, so, that's news. Okay, so
wait a minute, but the president. Former President Obama was referring to him and Jay-Z's relationships to their daughters, and now he feel like Jay-Z didn't one up him because he got twins. So, Obama even shouting them out saying, hey, you got twins now. But Jay-Z did do a good thing.
Look, I just wait
on Father's Day. I'm not even looking in your direction because I see what you're doing. You're trying to do some stuff on the slip.
Andre is wondering why I can't say good morning to her, so I'm waving.
Andre, she just said good morning. She ain't wondering why nothing. But Jay-Z worked on a campaign to release fathers out of prison for Father's Day.
You told me that. That was so good.
You know, he really feels like our system is corrupt and he needs to start doing something to help those that are incarcerated get free, especially the ones that are in there, you know, that's basically in there because they don't have proper legal representation.
Yeah. So he helped them make bail, I think is what he did, right? He helped them make bail.
He's paying money to get the fathers out of jail. But anyway.
Who's excited about the 48 Laws of Power? That's what I'm ready to talk about. So first thing I got to say this, because you, my love, can I give you some credit real quick?
Yes.
But of course, right? There's always a system break for some credit, right? Okay. So you hit me to the 48 Laws of Power. Even though I had heard it before, I never really stopped and studied it. But apparently, these laws operate all around us. People in power operate in this code. Exactly. Anitra says me. So first of all, if you have heard of the 48 Laws of Power outside of this show, of course, please give us some thumbs up and loves. The first thing we want to do is get an idea of who in the listening audience is already familiar. And the reason why we want to get that idea before we get started, and I'm not getting any thumbs up or loves right now, so I'm going to think that y'all don't know about it. So if you don't want us to thank you. Look at that long, slow. Awesome. Okay, good. We have to ask that first because we want you all to engage in this conversation. It is you all that help make this show. You got to talk back. So yesterday we talked about Never Outshine the Master. That was one of our highest viewed shows. Today we're going to talk about never put too much trust in friends and learn how to use enemies. Now, before Demario jumps in here, these laws are laws that are already written. These are codes that people in power are living by. However, they become up for debate for you and I, and in terms of how we want to apply it to our business. So without further ado, honey, go ahead.
But you have to put the disclaimer because you know this is a touchy one.
Oh, yeah. This is
She put in a disclaimer because this is a touchy one.
Look, even Andrea said, wow, we haven't even... Wait, read. So never put too much trust.
Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Here's the snapshot, y'all.
Okay, snapshot.
Be wary of friends. They will betray you more quickly. For they are easily aroused to envy.
Honey, I see it.
They also become spoiled and what that is, trinical?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Trinical.
But yeah, they get spoiled. But hire a former enemy and he will be more loyal than a friend because he has more to prove. In fact, you have more to fear from friends than from enemies. If you have no enemies, find a way to make them.
Wait, say that last part. Just if you have no enemies,
find a way to make them. You know what?
Oh, that's deep. I'm about to sip my coffee.
This is one of those days where I'm very appreciative of all y'all that's watching that don't like me. Because I need you in my business.
So silly.
It's the truth. Everybody don't like everybody. And see, this is how it broke down right here.
Look, Andrea said doggone emerald. She said that's what she's going through. Okay, break it down. Y'all get it notepad.
Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Let me tie that into your business a little bit. See, the thing about it is, I think we had a conversation on a couple of episodes ago about using friends and family inside the business and how that thing worked out. I forgot which one of the viewers. She said the former. I forgot which one of the viewers that had a situation with a friend and they had to break up the business. I don't know if it was Tammy or it was somebody.
It was Tammy.
But anyway, you know, we put too much trust in friends. How many of you before you even had a business or might be currently in a job situation, a working professional, how many of you actually love your supervisor or your boss?
No, I never loved my supervisor or boss.
You can't stand them.
No.
A lot of times you can't stand them, and that's the way that they like it. Because I'll tell you what a friend do.
Okay, what do they do, babe?
Oh, darling, hey, how you doing, babe? How you doing? I know we said we was gonna work today, girl. You looking good. I know you said we're gonna work, but I got this thing to go do right quick.
Oh,
I'm gonna be right back. Though, I told you about that thing last night.
Yeah, but our clients.
I told you about that thing last night. You said go for it.
So you just want me to do the work?
Yeah, you go for it. You said go for it. You told me, you gave me inspiration last night when we was talking.
Yeah, but that's not our client. We gotta work right now.
Work, girl. You know how we do. We get it in. See, that's a friend.
Unfortunately.
Let me tell you what a friend gonna do. A friend gonna show up late. Let me tell you what a friend gonna also do. A friend is not gonna go half.
A friend is not gonna go half?
They ain't gonna go half. They gonna give you an excuse. Inside your business. That's what a friend.
Okay.
See, a friend gonna tell you more of their problems than solving the problem in the situation. A friend is gonna be a distraction inside your business because y'all are spending too much time talking about stuff outside the business instead of working on the project plan. You probably talking about how to get a man.
Wait, why you trying to do it towards women? Come on now.
The law said him, so I'm gonna say something about her. But
all right.
Anyway, it said they will betray you. But see, this is the real problem of it.
Yeah, what's the real problem?
When you are rising with a friend, the friend expects you for both of you to always stay on the same level.
Talk about it.
The problem becomes a problem when one of the friends is rising above in the same circle.
You better. I'm gonna throw
That's the only time the problem is. You start. Well, I thought. You and I, we started this thing together.
Yes, we did.
Well, why is only you on the poster back
Don't play. Would you focus on?
Why is
y'all? You know what?
You
could not find something else to make an example of?
I don't care.
Go.
But I'm just telling you. And see, that's why they say, it started arousing envy. I think yesterday you talked about not outshining the master, about the mentor,
Yes,
well, that also happens in the same situation. Both of the friends go to the meeting and one starts trying to out-talk the other.
Yes.
But see, the reason they say use enemies is that they have something more to prove. So that enemy don't like you personally. They just there to do their job.
Oh, so okay, go ahead. Because you got my wheels turning.
Yeah, I'm going to throw it over. See, the enemy don't like you. So they're not going to be a D. They're going to be a P. They're going to be very, very productive because they're there to get it done.
So a D is a distraction. Y'all hear us talk about
They're going to be there to get it done. You say, hey, how you doing? How's the kids? Yeah, they all right. You want me to move those boxes over? I ain't got time to talk to you.
Right.
And also, with your friends, you let your guard down a lot.
But okay, go ahead. Keep going. This is so good.
No, the friends, you let your guard down, and you think just because they are your friend that they are loyal.
Are y'all getting this? Y'all need to be sharing this.
Loyalty is not built on friendship. Loyalty is just built on respect.
Thank you, Tammy, for sharing this video. This is deep today.
But go ahead, chime in on it because I can go too far left on this right here.
Well, this is a really, really deep topic, and I'm going to talk about it now. I can't talk about it. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't talk about it necessarily from my own experience in business because I personally have not experienced working with a friend, and that is on purpose, okay? But I can talk about it in life. The cool thing about the 48 Laws of Power is that they convert to life as well, life and business. And so, babe, can you get rid of the notification, please? So this is what I'm going to say about friends. I'm going to just talk about my own experience, okay? All right, so this is when I open up like a book. I have always been the type of person that I have had lots and lots of friends or people that I thought were my friends. And I'm the type of person, I was sharing this with you the other day, I live by the rule book of do unto others as you want them to do unto you. So I've always been the type of friend that I would do things and treat people in the way that I would want them to treat me, which meant I would inherently be a good friend, right? I'm the person that would come and spend time on Sundays after my home is taken care of. We would go hang out. I would take my daughter and my friend's daughter and we'd hang out and this, at her house and cook and catch up. But I've always noticed that over time as I grow and achieve different levels of success, my friendships didn't last with me. They didn't come with me, even when I tried to force it. Now, I'm not talking about business, ladies. I'm just talking about my own life. And there were some times that I know I didn't do, well, as far as I know, I did everything right, or I tried to, because I was very conscious of doing it right. And my friendships didn't really last. And they weren't always bad. Like, we weren't cussing each other out necessarily or anything like that, but we would always outgrow, or I would outgrow them. And so I always looked at that and kind of said, how come this isn't elevating with me? What is, it's almost, in women, we're quick to be like, oh, she's hating, she's jealous, right? We always chalk it up to, she's just jealous, right? Or she's just hating. So I really don't know why this is the way that it is, but I can say in life, I've never been able to put my total trust into a quote unquote friend. And even when I thought, and you know the situation, I'm not going to bring it up, but even when I thought, and I was calling somebody BFF, remember? You know who I'm talking about? We found out that I probably shouldn't have been doing that, because we found out some stuff after the fact, and I kind of was like, wow, you really can't trust. So all I'm saying is that I personally have not, unfortunately, had a situation yet where I could put, that has proven that I could put my total trust into said friend, right, and have no worries. So my experience has always been that this has been true. Never put too much trust. It doesn't say not to trust. It just says don't put too much trust. And I'll say this real quick, because we all seen this. I know y'all have seen this. How many times have you seen famous people, from Whitney to Michael, rest in peace, them, Kim Kardashian, and everyone who broke their story was a close friend? If you ever think about that, sources say a close friend of the family said, and I'm always like, a close friend told you that? Broke this story for money, for news, for a newsworthy story and a paycheck. So, and just look at the way that the world is now. Now, what do we do with that information? Do we say, well, we just don't trust anybody? I don't think that's the case either. I think you just have, this law says don't put too, I'm putting emphasis on the too much trust, where you put your everything into a person. I think the too much trust is the problem.
Well, they have an old saying to say, I only trust you as far as I can see you. And, that's how it goes in some friend cases. Now, I'm not saying that that's not, you don't have true friends out there. I'm not saying that. My brain wants me to say something else, and I'm saying, no, I'm not going to say that.
Because we're going to get some.
But you know what? I got to be me. I got to be me.
Be you, baby.
I'm telling you what.
You better be
my friendship is about as long as the contract that we are doing business together with.
What? Now, babe.
I'm sorry. No, I always say that, sometimes we get wrapped up with the people that we deal with, and we have the feeling or the thought of that we are friends. Oh, that's my boy right there. We do business together. See, we're only friends as long as business is good.
No, honey.
No. This is the truth. This is the truth. When you are a business owner, your clients are not your friends. Your clients are your associates. And if you don't believe me, wait till the part of the business goes bad. Wait till you don't service them
Tammy.
like you should.
Tammy.
Then you will see that y'all are not friends. So therefore, I come to the gate understanding that if we met doing business, we are friends on a business level.
That's the distinction. Wait. You just said something. I think that's powerful. Hold, let's go back, because you said something very serious, but I think it needs to be just kind of clarified just a little bit. You said, and I agree, if we met through business, see, this is, we got to put this thing into context. So, Tammy, I'm sorry, don't. Listen, if we met through business, right, then I understand what you're saying, that don't get it twisted. We are first and foremost client-partner relationship who might take a fond liking and we're cool, but you're saying the business is first. Don't get it twisted. And you're saying rather than use the word friends, we're probably friendly associates.
Yeah, and I'm going to take it a little step deeper. Woo!
But if you don't need...
I feel it, because somebody needs to hear this today.
Good morning, team.
Somebody needs to hear it. It hit me like a brick of rock. Somebody needs to hear this today.
All right, let's hear it.
See, the problem inside of your business, being friendly in your business.
Here we go, y'all.
Trying to get everybody to like you. See, we're going to break the 48 laws down a different way. You trying to get everybody to like you instead of appreciate you for your service. See, some of you, that's probably why you have problems inside. See, you got clients that's being a little bit too friendly.
Tammy.
You got clients that, they think you're too friendly. Now they calling you after 6 o'clock. Now they saying little extra things that they shouldn't be coming out their mouth, because if they was your enemy, they will only be working with you for your service, because they don't really personally like you like that. So they ain't got time to do all them extra. I ain't got time to sit up here and tell this person that I'm.
My name is Nicole.
No, I'm making you somebody else right now. This person I'm doing. I ain't got time to be sitting up here talking about how good you look today. That ain't got a damn thing to do with that contract or for service. I ain't got time for somebody to say, "Oh, Demario, I love the way you talk." That ain't got a damn thing to do with that contract that we supposed to be doing business on. They got a song that came out a couple of months ago that said "No New Friends." That song had a deep meaning. It's because some of you are putting too much trust in friends. And let me tell you why it's too much trust in friends. When you make your client your friend, that client missed that pay date that they're supposed to give you on the 15th. When you make that client your friend, you let them slide with little extra stuff because, that's just the way they are. Oh, hell no. So you need to start dealing with more enemies. And if the people like you too much, you probably going to end up broke, flirted on, and all types of other stuff. And your business is not going to grow because you got broke, flirted on, talked about,
let down.
And your business ain't growing, all because you got too many friends around you. Because see, that's why they said in the last line, they say if you have no enemies,
go make some.
Find some. I'm making some enemies today on purpose. Because I don't need you to be my friend. So I'm making some enemies today on purpose. Can we say on purpose?
On purpose, baby.
Enemies today on purpose. I'm hoping so much that I'm saying something that you don't like, that you just can't stand me. But guess what you will love? What? You will love the way we build your business. You will love the way we get that traffic coming to your website. You will love the stuff that we give to you. So therefore, I'm hoping that some of you don't like me right now. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies.
Wait, we need to talk about that. So first of all, can we get some love for this dude right here? Love. We love you, Demario. You always the realer side of me. Well, that's what we're going to call you, the realer side of me. Because I'm the nice, like, maybe. All right, but this is what we do need to talk about. So you did a fabulous job, my love, breaking down why you should never put too much trust in the friends. But we need to talk about, well, how do we use our enemies? What does that look like? Because everybody right now listening is saying, well, I don't know that technique because up until now I've been very guarded. I've pushed my enemies away too. I don't want my enemies around me. This is what we're all thinking. So now what you're probably after, if you're like me, is, well, how do I learn to use my enemies without getting bit as well? Because we all know if we grab a charming snake, no matter what he says or she says, and we take them to wherever and they bite us, we can't be surprised that we're bit, right? Because a snake is a snake, and you knew it was a snake when you picked it up. So I see it, boy. I see it.
It's so easy.
Okay, well, okay.
Go ahead. I know you got it.
No, you just. So
she smell good when I rub her like that. Scratch and sniff.
Boy, you stop playing. Go ahead and do it again. Okay, so what I'm saying is, how do you use your enemies and not get bit? That's the question that we need to talk about. So I want to talk about it. Do you have a perspective on it? I'm going to draw from a corporate perspective on this one, but
I did too.
Okay, what's your perspective?
Well, I think my perspective.
And then what's y'all's perspective on this question? How do you learn how to use your enemies and not get bit?
I don't know how many dog owners we have had out there, especially with the breed of the pit bulls, the Rottweilers, the Doberman Pinschers. One thing I knew about a pit, I got it because I knew it bites. It has an attitude. with the wrong mentality, that pit will doggone do some things. But you know what that pit will not do sometimes?
What?
I said sometimes. That won't bite me.
Oh, wait. You got it, boy. Say it again. You better say it again.
You know, if you have a pit, I used to own a couple of pits. Right. So, you know, they are mean. I'm talking about, you know, not all of them, but majority of them. If you want them because they got that aggression. They'll get at anybody that comes up in the yard. And sometimes you have to be careful yourself. You got to understand, don't stick your hand in the food at the wrong time. It's a constant battle of you having to say, okay, I am the master, and the pit, you know, soon will submit to you. But you understand the pit's behavior. See, that's just like your enemies. You understand their behavior. It's them friends.
Yeah.
It's that little chihuahua that sit there wagging the tail, and you're like, oh, it's so cute. You stick your hand down there, and next thing you know, you come back with 4 fingers.
Yeah.
I'd rather know that you're aggressive, or that you don't really care for me like that. I'd rather know that I can work better with you, because that is your authentic self, than you to sit up here and love on me, and then when I walk away, you going through my file cabinet, you stabbing on me, you talking to everybody else about what we got going on, now. And then as soon as I think we're growing, you actually leave me for another company that you've been secretly sending a resume to.
Wait, I gotta talk about
that. But hit on the corporate. I'm sorry.
You are hitting this thing. I don't even know if there's nothing else. I don't need to say nothing, really.
Anitra, I love enemies because they are predictable. They like to make their hate known. Thank you. So I use that to inform. Exactly.
Anitra, you already know, girl. You got the right idea. So one thing I was gonna talk about is there's a man in corporate, and so one of the things that I'm working on is, you know this, I'm working on a book where I talk about the boss that I hated most in corporate is the one who taught me how to be an exceptional CEO. So what I'm saying is, when I was a worker, an employee, I couldn't stand the way this boss was not well liked, okay? And so I have one is going to be a corporate scenario, and one is an entrepreneurial based scenario. Is that cool, babe? All right, so in the corporate that I work for, this guy came from another competitor from a major bank, and right away he wasn't liked because the guy that he replaced got downgraded. His title was debunked in order for this guy. So we'll call this guy Wayne. I won't say his last name. Wayne came over from a competitor, and Wayne disrupted the culture. Let me tell you why. Because Wayne didn't play the game, Demario. Wayne wasn't going out drinking. He wasn't doing the beer. He wasn't asking about your family. He wasn't shucking and jiving, wondering how your weekend was. He didn't do the small talk chatter. That wasn't Wayne's style. And everybody said, oh God, he's not going to last long, right? Everyone hated it. They said, he's not going to last long because he doesn't fit in. But check this out, okay? So Wayne never asked questions. He was real short and curt. And when I say short and curt, he was to the point. He didn't do all the small talk chatter. In fact, whatever his question was, the subject line was his question. That means he didn't lead with a hello, greetings, hi, how are you doing? So I would get emails that said, when is that report going to be due? And I'd be like, well, damn.
Wow.
Well, damn, I do not like that, right? So I just really didn't like this particular person. However, when I got on this side of my life, I realized the power that Wayne possessed. You know why? Because he said the least, but he thought the most. Wayne didn't do a lot of talking. He did a lot of question asking. See, the real power when it comes to the enemy, and I'm getting ready to flip it to the movie that we recommended that all of y'all should have watched. We called it, Startup.com. I'm about to flip. Guess what? I'm going to go to when the enemy came in. All right. So this is the thing about understanding your enemies. If you are trying to utilize your enemy for something, you shouldn't be doing a lot of talking. You should be doing a lot of question asking. You also shouldn't be doing a lot of revealing.
Yeah. Terry just said that.
Yeah. You should not be doing a lot of revealing. See, some of y'all, and I'm gonna go there, I'm sorry, I love y'all, but y'all know, some of y'all feel the need to tell everybody everything, even if that's not their role. We have to learn to know when to zip it. We have to know when to ask the question and get off of enemy line, okay? If you need your enemy for a strategic move, make sure that you keep them in the compartment that they belong. Stop revealing your entire vision to the enemy. Stop revealing the whole vision. They don't need the whole vision to play a small part. But some of y'all who think everybody is the friend, right? Because you can't tell the enemy from the friend. Sometimes they all look alike. You can't tell the forest from the trees, right? So you just tell everybody everything and you don't qualify them. And even when they're qualified, you got to learn to keep people in their compartments. See, we have compartments. I'm not going to tell you more than you need to know. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know, and then I'm going to ask more questions than talking. Here is a phenomenal example of when we sing. So again, for those who just joining, we're talking about the 48 laws of power. We're on law number 2, never put too much trust into into friends, and learn how to use your enemies. Check this out. We had you guys a couple months ago watch startup.com. A few of you went to go watch it. If you have not seen it, you must watch it. It's a real documentary with real people. It takes place in 2000, and it's lessons learned in business. It's like the Bible for businesses. But anyway, in startup.com, here was the greatest chess move I have ever seen from an enemy who came in and pretended to be a friend. And while I'm all for being ethical, but this guy played chess like you wouldn't believe. Here's what happened. I'm going to try and give you the quick and dirty. There was a group of friends who had a technology company. As y'all remember, in 2000, technology was on the bubble of just exploding. Remember? And these guys, these couple of friends, had grown so quickly in their business that they were making headlines. They had capital investments for $250,000 and this and that. They got so cocky. Remember, they got cocky. They got so cocky that what they decided to do was to invite. And so this is what's real bad. When you go and invite the enemy in with no strategy, and you're trying to dangle your premature success in front of the enemy, y'all, that enemy bit, and he bit hard. So here's what they did. These guys said, man, we're buzzing. We are the bomb. We are this and that. And Tammy, I think you've seen it, so you know what we're talking about, what scene we're talking about. These guys went out for Trump. They went and got their enemy, their competitor, and said, hey, we want to invite you to take a tour at our facility. So check this out. The best move the competitor did is he was quiet and he was humble. But the competitor was really the enemy. Remember that? So remember, the competitor came in real humble. Oh, wow. You're so kind to give me a tour. You'd give me a tour? So these guys so cocky. Yeah, we'll give you a tour. Come to our facility. Look, we got employees. We got TVs in the wall. We got an analytics monitoring machine. So again, these guys invited the enemy in with no strategy. And in this particular case, the enemy was the competitor. Now this is why you got to keep your mouth shut. Is because if you haven't hit that level of success yet, if you're not really popping like that yet, and you try to invite somebody in to show off a vision that is still just a vision, is premature, and you tell all of your moves to somebody who has the power to make it happen now, you are doing yourself a disjustice. So these guys got real cocky. They invite the competitor in. They show him around, right, babe? They introduce him to the employees. So let me tell you, the employees had more sense than the leadership, because the employee, when they introduced him, they said, hey guys, listen up, hear ye, hear ye. I want you to meet Arnold, who is our competitor, but we're friendly, so we're going to show Arnold a good time. The look on the employee's face, they were like, okay, right? They shook his hand. And guess what the enemy did? His greatest weapon is he was quiet. He didn't do a lot of talking. He looked around. He observed. Meanwhile, these cocky guys were showing him off, right? Telling him all the game plans. Yes, in 90 days, our facility will do this. Look at our website. It's not ready yet, but it's going to do this. So the enemy said, nice. Nice. So then the guy said, so I know you want in. I know you want to work with us. And the guy said, no. And the guy started just asking questions. So where will you house the da-da-da-da-da? The guys told him everything. Not knowing. So here's what happened at the end. The enemy was quiet. He observed. He asked a whole bunch of questions, and then he left like a sheep in wolf's clothing. And about 2 weeks later, on that same TV, in the same break room, were all of those employees, breaking news. Arnold Enterprises opens up the first website for da-da-da-da-da-da, which was their entire idea. Y'all don't hear me. You invited the enemy in. You had no strategy. You did all the talking. You showed him everything, a premature vision, something that you don't have the power to back up now. He has the power. You got to be mindful, right? Next thing you know, 2 weeks, you found out when the whole world found out on breaking news and in front of your same employees in the break room. So the employees are looking like, oh my God, this was the same guy. Oh, we should just go work for him. Y'all don't hear me.
Yes.
You got to do more question asking. You got to learn how to zip it.
You know what? That deserves a shaker, because if you heard the deepness of that, that was a flip.
Yeah.
To how the enemy
was playing you.
You was trying.
You was trying to play him. He played you.
See, I'm gonna tell you something about the 48 laws of power.
Say it, baby. Say it.
First, before you implement any of them, be smart. You know,
have a strategy. Good Lord.
You cannot operate on the 48 laws of power
right.
if you dumb.
Right.
I'm sorry. No. Let me take that back. I'm sorry.
You just say
dumb.
anything.
No, I wasn't gonna say dumb. I was gonna go with the definition of something.
You mean stupid?
Stupid. That is the word. What's the definition of stupid?
It means being shown the truth with evidence and still believing the lie.
Being shown the truth. Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, so stupid is simply this. Defined as being shown factual information to validate the truth and still choosing to believe the lie. Stupid.
The truth. Okay, now, did you know truth is determined by a couple of people agreeing? That is the definition of truth. Okay. So, one truth that we're sharing with you today, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use your enemies.
Yes.
And like I'll tell you again, and when I read that, what comes to my mind is that you get comfortable. You get comfortable being liked. You get comfortable, having that rapport with people beyond the business level of what you're supposed to be doing. Now, and I'm telling you, I can feel it in my spirit. Some of y'all don't like this sermon today. But you get too comfortable. And let's face it. The reason that they say learn how to use enemies, you can't get comfortable with an enemy. I think I heard Pedro say it earlier. He said, friends will tell you what you want to hear. Enemies will tell you what you need to hear. See, we getting too comfortable in our business. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. When I hear that over and over and over again, I see where the fault of it is. I'm going to tell you something else that a friend versus an enemy would do.
Tell me, babe.
A friend will go out to that coffee meeting with you and be in your inbox later on that evening. Okay, let's move on. If you have no enemies,
wait a minute.
Find a way to make them.
Back it up. What is that? A friend will do what? Go to the coffee meeting.
No, I think, when they talk about envy, I want to take it a little step forward. I really don't know if y'all ready for this right here.
Ready. They want it.
You remember when, me as a male, hearing females, especially my own, talk about sexual harassment in the entrepreneurship business. Mm-hmm. And I want to tell you why that is a big thing. Because you put too much trust in friends and don't use enemies. Some of y'all ladies they're on the line and they saying, wait, Demario just hit me on something that I didn't want nobody to know about. I know that your inbox is on fleek. And you thought they was a friend, but they're not a friend. You putting too much.
That's a whole nother.
Yeah, no. It falls right in there. You put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Strive to not be liked for yourself, but to be liked because of what you do.
Correct.
And if you do that correctly, you won't have some of these problems.
But
learn how to use enemies. They say if you have no enemies, find a way to make them.
So how do you? That's a question.
How do you make them?
How do you all think you should make some? I'll tell you. I got some.
Go ahead.
I know I do.
Go ahead.
First of all,
make an enemy?
Because envy. Let's start with envy. Envy for some, not all, is something that people just have in them and it oozes out of them. And the fastest way to find it is to be grateful about the good things that are happening to you. So if you make public, right, your success in a way where you are grateful for the things that are happening for you. All you got to do is mention your congratulatory things to the right people, and you will make some enemies. Whether or not they reveal themselves is another question.
You mean, Tim, I can say something good
about yourself?
Oh, I'm going about this all wrong.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So the fastest way, because, and let me. Oh, you're about to make me go there now. So I'm just gonna say, can I say this? Because apparently this is how I've made some enemies. Because I believe in myself too much, and because I believe that I can do anything, and because I don't procrastinate, because procrastination kills opportunities, okay? Procrastination kills opportunities. And so if you're like me and you are a go-getter and you're driven and people see that, what happened for me is I just stayed in my lane and I did me. And apparently by doing me, the chatter started to happen. Who does she think she is? She can't be telling the truth about all her successes. I don't believe her. She's not credible. I've heard all these things, right? And it was amazing to me. I remember at first I was hurt. I was like, because the first thing I thought is, well, they don't know me. They don't know my ethic. How dare you? How dare you challenge the credibility of something that I know is happening for me? Stay in your lane, mind your business, and do you, and I'm going to do me. But just by you doing you, right, and being excited about it, and being a go-getter, and guess what? You ain't got to be me. You don't have to wear matching shirts to match my worth. We ain't got to wear matching shirts. You do the best you in your lane. I'm going to do the best me. And just by doing the best you, there are going to be people who hate on you just because. No matter how sweet, no matter how sugar-coated, no matter how nice, there will always be people that don't want to see you win. There are always going to be people that don't smile when you win, that don't thank you, that don't congratulate you, that don't show up. But you got to continue and go on. So the fastest way for you to make some enemies is to keep doing you, to stop trying to please everybody. Y'all don't understand. Stop trying to please everybody. Stop trying to be all things to all people. Find your love lane and soar. Soar in your love lane. Do you to the fullest. And when they see it, some people will hate on you just because it's not them. What I found is when people are unhappy within themselves, when people don't know their own secret sauce, when people don't know how to go after their own happiness, just because you dare to do it, it automatically will piss some people off, and that has got to be okay. Yeah. You have to be okay sometime with being unpopular. You got to be okay with the fact that no matter what, everybody won't like you, they won't be your best friend. So that's the fastest way to make enemies, is just doing you, boo-boo, in your lane and being excited about it. And you know what? Why should I dim my shine because it blinds your eyes? Go and turn up your own shine. I used to tell people, don't let my shine offend you. This is me in my lane. I'm doing me. I'm loving life. Go find your happiness. Go get some.
Ooh.
Okay? That's the fastest way to make some enemies.
I know we're going to go a couple minutes over today because she's in the spirit. The spirit is high today on Good Morning Success. Oh, summer, llama, 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 llama. I tell you what, that is deep. But you know what? You said some key things right there. Mm-hmm. See, you said you don't have to be liked. Let me tell you, I'm gonna take you on down the road, and I'm gonna take you out like this right here.
Take us out, baby.
It's a beautiful thing not to be liked. It's a beautiful thing to have more enemies than friends. You know why?
Why?
My phone does not blow up all day long. I don't have to hear about what's going on in your life, and I'm sure not calling you, telling you what's going on in mine. I don't have to worry every day and every night who's finna call me, interrupting what I gotta get done today. I don't have to check on you. You don't have to check on me. I understand that we, inside this teepee, we good. That's the only thing I need to be concerned with. So therefore, I don't have to, and you know what? I save a lot of gas. Because I don't have to drive to go meet you anywhere. I save a lot of headaches because I don't have to stand in long lines outside of places. I never understood going to the club with friends. You with your friends on the outside, and you pay $25 to go inside and have a couple of drinks on the inside with the same group of people. See, I eliminated all of that stuff by having more enemies than friends. Now, unfortunately, in my world, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be quiet. I try very hard to make enemies, and all of my enemies always try to turn into friends.
But I want to say this too, babe. That was a very good point. And this, when you were speaking, this hit me. So I want to leave my side with this. Enemies, in case you're wondering, because some people now are wondering, well, who's who? The enemies will always reveal themselves. This is deep. Let me tell you, this is so deep, so deep. And the word enemy doesn't necessarily mean that it's somebody who outright slapped you in the face and choked your neck. Sometimes it's the invisible enemy. It's the frenemy. Okay? Now, here's what I want to tell you. The law of attraction, y'all gotta believe me. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta believe me when I tell you, this is how the universe works. If you have to guess, the frenemies, the enemies will always reveal themselves. And let me tell you in ways that it happens. The enemy will reveal itself by sending you an email about you that wasn't for you. Hold up. The universe works this way. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, right? And you are abiding in the law of attraction. That means you are being who you want to attract. You are operating in your highest and best potential. Everything, what happens in the dark will always come to the light. You guys, I can't tell you how many times I didn't even see it coming. That things was, y'all don't hear me today if you don't hear nothing else. I tell you no lie. The enemy will always reveal themselves to you, even if you don't see it coming, because that's divine grace. That's how it works. I can't tell you how many emails were sent to me that were about me, talking about me, right? That should have went to someone else. But because you got Dawn Nicole on the brain, the email came to me. You've seen one. This happened 2 or 3 times in my life, okay? Also, pay attention to those in your circle who don't celebrate you when you win. Understand, honey, it's not your gut feeling. You need to learn how to trust your gut. It's not simply your gut. Validate the thing that you feel. Validate what you're feeling. If you have to question, y'all don't. If you have to ask, if you have to question, you already know. That's what I want to say on that note.
And that we can't give you no more than you just gotta walk away thinking
and knowing
about but don't get paranoid. You know, I'm pretty sure later on today they just gonna be
somebody's
paranoid.
Somebody's got email. Dawn Nicole, we cool?
Just assume that you have no friends and then take it from there. It's better to look for the bad and see all the good than to try to look for the good and experience the bad. It'll hurt you more.
Very true. You better say that. But listen, we love you guys. We've kept you long today. We ask that you share this. We ask that you tag someone. If you've missed any of our amazing 32 episodes, go to Good Morning Success TV. I'm sorry, baby. Sorry. GoodMorningSuccessTV.com has all 32 episodes, amazingly powerful shows. Thank you guys. We love you. Until next time, stay on the grow.
Wait a minute.
Okay, with Dawn Nicole and Demario, and then.
But we just gotta tell them. We gotta make sure they're here tomorrow.
Okay.
Law number 3. It flows right into all of this. Conceal your intentions. Law number 3. Conceal your intentions. 4-day laws of power. Go ahead and research it. Let's talk about it on tomorrow.
Conceal your intentions. Now that's what we really bled into that today. So I can't wait to get into it. All right, you guys. Love you. Until next time, stay on the grow with Dawn Nicole and
Demario.
All right, peace.